Leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi's birthday, he turns 56 today, and right on cue, the Congress has turned the birthday celebrations into a political campaign. Yesterday it was all about Gen Z wanting a cool PM. Today the Congress cadre, during the minority department meeting of the Congress, raised slogans like Desh ka PM kaisa ho, Rahul Gandhi jaisa ho. Take a look at Congress's messaging on Rahul Gandhi's birthday. And now it's hard to tell where the greeting ends and the campaign begins. And then came visuals from Varanasi, Prime Minister Modi's own constituency. Congress supporters have put up a poster depicting Rahul Gandhi as Lord Parshuram, complete with the axe and the divine imagery typically reserved for deities. Supporters gathered around the poster and performed puja. They were seen worshipping the image just the way devotees do at temples for the idols for the deities. And amid all the birthday wishes, Rahul Gandhi made time for his favorite kind of prediction. As per sources addressing the Congress Minority Department meeting, Rahul Gandhi reminded everyone that he had predicted COVID situation and it came true. We have some breaking inputs coming in on the broadcast at the moment. Kanhaiya Kumar on Rahul Gandhi being compared to Lord Parshuram has reacted. Congress Neta has defied this parallel drawn, the poster which depicts Rahul Gandhi as Lord Parshuram. And Kanhaiya is hitting out at the BJP, says, would BJP object if the photo was of Mr. Bhagwat? Why is BJP rattled over Parshuram imagery? Asks Kanhaiya Kumar. Let's go across to Niyamika, who's getting us more details. Niyamika, so the war of words begins now. Kanhaiya hitting out at the BJP for saying that this is an insult to faith. Asks, will the BJP be happy if that picture would be of Mohan Bhagwat? He's in fact asking what's wrong with this.
Well, yes, indeed, the war of words have already erupted. We have seen that how the BJP has reacted over the visuals which had come from the state of Uttar Pradesh, where the workers of the Congress party had, trying to worship Rahul Gandhi with a picture of Rahul Gandhi, as they have basically compared him with Lord Parshuram, to which the BJP had raised an objection, saying that this is going to hurt the sentiments of the Hindu people. And to this, when this question was being asked from the Congress leader, Kanhaiya Kumar, he has made a sharp attack upon the BJP, stating that why the BJP is so rattled if the Congress workers are comparing their idol with Lord Parshuram. He has also stated that not just this this is basically one example, but there are other pictures also coming in from all across the country where the people are also comparing Rahul Gandhi with Baba Sahib Ambedkar. Some are comparing him with Birsa Munda. So this is very normal in politics when the workers of any political party compares their idol with either with the god or any other person. But on the other side, he has stated that BJP has nothing to do with this entire matter. This is the faith of people. They are basically following an ideology of the Congress party, and that is the only reason why they have a lot of hope from the leader of opposition, Rahul Gandhi, and they are basically trying to celebrate his birthday. But on the other side, he has also stated that BJP wouldn't have any kind of problem, any kind of issue if that picture would be of Mohan Bhagwat, or he has also stated that the BJP doesn't have the patent of Lord Parshuram or the Hindu community in particular. He had made an attack upon the BJP, stating that they only have the patent of Nathuram Godse. So that is the kind of war of words which have started over this entire matter. There is a celebration of the birthday of Rahul Gandhi which is currently going on within the Congress party. But on the other side, the BJP is raising an objection that
Niyamika, well, the Congress leaders also using this opportunity, and while celebrating Rahul's birthday, projecting him as the cool PM or projecting him as the future PM. So in a way, the Congress party is using this opportunity to say that, look here, Rahul Gandhi is what you want. That's what they meant when they said that the Gen Z, wants a cool prime minister.
Well, yes, the Congress party is basically saying that this is demand which is being raised by the young generation of this country. The Gen Zs actually want Rahul Gandhi to become the Prime Minister, and that is why many of the Congress leaders today have also, made this speech, started this speech saying that very soon Rahul Gandhi is going to be the Prime Minister. That is the kind of wishes which many of the Congress workers, Congress leaders have also given to Mr. Rahul Gandhi on his birthday. In fact, we have also, spoken to several of the leaders within the Congress party, as they are basically stating that people are very frustrated with the wrong policies of Modi government, and it is going to be, within a year then when this BJP government is going to fall. This is the kind of prediction which Rahul Gandhi himself has also done in yesterday's minority department meeting as well. He had given this kind of message to the Congress leaders that within a year Narendra Modi is not going to be the Prime Minister of this country, and this government is going to fall. And in continuation with that, the Congress party is basically saying that after these kinds of political developments, when the people are actually going to start opposing this government as they are very much rattled with the price rise, with the unemployment and paper leaks, then it is going to be Rahul Gandhi in which the people of this country are going to see their hope, as that is the only reason why this kind of demand is being made.
Niyamika, stay on with us. But this demand, this comparison, this celebration has led to a political firestorm. Congress supporters have put up a poster depicting Rahul Gandhi as Lord Parshuram, and the BJP has hit out at the Congress, calling this an insult to Astha. We have a reaction coming in.
We understand that for Congress, Rahul Gandhi may be Bhagwan, but he's not for Hindus. This shows that they are insulting Hindu Astha all the time. There's a long chain of abusing Hindus. The question is that will Rahul Gandhi apologize for hurting and insulting the sentiments of crores of Hindus? Comparing some political personality to Bhagwan or to Avatar of Bhagwan is blasphemous. Will Rahul Gandhi and Congress party apologize, or will they allow this in the name of vote bank politics?
All right, we have some breaking inputs coming in. So first, there were chants, there were slogans, Desh ka PM kaisa ho, Rahul Gandhi jaisa ho. A chant that was raised by the Congress cadre during the minority department meeting. We're now given to understand Congress's General Secretary has also backed this pitch. KC Venugopal says nation wants Rahul Gandhi to be the Prime Minister.
No, he is the face of the common people of this country. Youth, students, farmers, women, everybody looking Rahul Gandhi as the first. The depressed communities, SC, ST, OBC, minority and poor people from the general caste also, feeling that he is the voice of ours. That type of leader, that type of emergence has happened for Rahul Gandhi as a leader. But certainly the people will demand. The people will decide also, I think so. In 29, people will decide it.
Niyamika continues to be with us on the broadcast. And it's very simple, Niyamika. If someone wants to be the Prime Minister, all you have to do is to contest elections and to convince all your party members that you're the right choice, the right candidate. Congress seems to be going about this in a reverse measure. First, declaring Rahul Gandhi as the Prime Minister, and perhaps then we'll see what happens in the next Lok Sabha election.
Well, if you remember, then during the 2024 general elections as well, it was many of the Congress leaders who have started projecting Rahul Gandhi as the Prime Minister candidate. In fact, we have also seen in the recent days that how Congress party is trying to create a narrative that it is only their own party which can fight against the BJP RSS ideology, the BJP RSS agenda. In fact, it was Rahul Gandhi himself who has also, given this statement when an internal meeting of the Congress party was going on. He had stated that there are other parties which are being broken away by the BJP by luring them or by doing horse trading, but it is only the Congress party which is going to stay intact, and it is only Congress party which can fight against this ideological battle against the BJP and the RSS, and that is what is being said by many other Congress leaders as well. They are basically trying to project Rahul Gandhi as one and a single person who can fight against Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and they are basically stating that he is the only person within the country who is raising the matters which are related to the common man, whether it is about the paper leak.
Yes, but the BJP has an interesting interesting reaction on that. Niyamika, stay on with us. BJP has not held back. Its sharpest attack has come in against Rahul Gandhi, against the Congress, saying that this is nothing but repeated attempts being made by the Congress party to rebrand and relaunch Rahul Gandhi. BJP says this is a sign of Gen D politics, generation dynasty ka bhool.
ISRO and NASA are contacting Congress party. They want to know how Congress's PR machinery tries to relaunch the same person, Rahul Gandhi, over and over again, despite failing so many times. They are thinking that how they can relaunch the same rocket which has failed to make its destination. 99 elections lost, 3 general elections lost, but Congress PR machinery is on overdrive to project Rahul Gandhi as the next PM. Sir, there is no vacancy for PM post, because in 2029, once again Prime Minister Modi will be elected as the Prime Minister. You are not Gen Z ka cool PM. You are Gen D, Generation Dynasty ka bhool.
Just 24 hours back, their own alliance partner JMM exposed the Congress party, where the alliance partners of the Congress did not vote for the Congress Rajya Sabha candidate in Jharkhand. The 2029 elections, the Hindus of India, the Sanatanis of India, the people of India have made up their mind to support Prime Minister Narendra Modi. They've also seen how on Rahul Gandhi's birthday, the Congress supporters have at one point ensured that they have insulted Bhagwan Parshuram. At the same time, they've said that 365 days, out of 365 days, one day the Congress party will remember Hindus, 364 days they'll do appeasement politics.
All right, we have some breaking inputs coming in, and this is Rahul Gandhi's message to his cadre. Rahul Gandhi has thanked the Karyakartas. He's called them Babbar Sher. He has thanked the party cadre and has said, asked them to actually keep fighting injustice. Rahul Gandhi calls for unity in his birthday message, says he will keep working for India's unity and progress. He says it's our collective resolve to fight injustice. We have RSS ideologue Desh Ratan Nigam joining us on the broadcast. Well, there are a lot of visuals coming in of celebration. There are slogans that the Congress cadre today is chanting, saying, Desh ka PM kaisa ho, Rahul Gandhi jaisa ho. He has been depicted as Lord Parshuram. All of that happening. There's a pitch that this is your future Prime Minister. How do you respond?
Well, in fact, we live in a democracy. Everybody has a right to contest, and if approved by the people of this country, can become the Prime Minister, irrespective of the fact the person is Rahul Gandhi or anybody else. The fact is, the people do know their antics, in the sense that they become Chunavi Hindus, election time Hindus, and then start, also. But then they try to meet people who are into closed-door meetings with some pastors and bishops, and also meeting Chinese and Doklam was happening. So they have a lot to answer. I mean, they can have a number of things, going to the people and trying to portray themselves as Parshuram without having any qualities of Parshuram in him. So they are playing their antics. They are trying to, fool Hindus and trying to, somehow trying to capture a vote bank which is not favorably disposed to the Congress or the Gandhi family. So I don't think there is much to be worried about whatever he has said. It's in the ball is in the people's court, and they are the ones who answer, and they have answered very emphatically time and again in various elections. And he's tried to launch himself so many times, but still launching. So I believe, democracy is the people who decide. We are certainly not bothered much about what...
Absolutely. Everybody has the right. Yes, absolutely. The Congress party has a right to project Rahul Gandhi as the Prime Minister. The only thing is that you have to go to, like you said, people's court. And ultimately, it's the people who decide who they want to give their mandate to. Thank you very much, Mr. Nigam, for speaking with us. Interesting developments taking place. Rahul Gandhi addressing his Karyakartas, calling them Babbar Shers, thanking them, asking them to continue their fight against injustice. Also, wishes came in from Mr. M.K. Stalin for Rahul Gandhi. This after the breakup, Rahul Gandhi and then thanked Mr. M.K. Stalin, says we have a shared resolve to save the soul of democracy.